What's good with y'all, man? I got another video for y'all. Today, I really want to talk about how we are measuring our success the wrong way. And what I mean by that is a lot of people, they might determine their success based off how much money they make or the amount of followers or views that they make. And in reality, it's a good number to keep up with, but it's just not it's no longevity in it. And, you know, making an amount of money per year or a month, maybe music to somebody else's ears, to the average person. But in reality, you see people who build their foundation based off of numbers. And we see how depressed they are. We see how empty they are because that's all they lived for. They didn't really live to make an impact. They didn't really live to really have success. Real success is not what you guys see on the outside point. It may sound good to have this nice car, have this nice house, but in reality, that's not real success. To the average person, it may look like that, but we don't really see what's really going on. Every time I go on Instagram, man, I see people, they're riding around in the nice cars, luxury vehicles, and you might compare yourself to them, but we really don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. And just because somebody else makes it look good doesn't mean it's actually all good. There's a lot of people out here who's faking the lifestyle just to make it sound good, just to keep up with the Jones. I just seen a live with this guy, man. He's just telling me, well, not even telling me, he's just telling everybody watching, like, he's been trying to keep up, trying to make money, and, he's just not happy with life. And this guy, he probably got over 1 million followers. And, it's like, a person like that, man, it's like, he's giving us all this motivation, but deep down, he's not really happy himself. And that's because, man, when you build your foundation on just numbers, bro, there's no longevity. You can't be sustained like that. My real success is determined by who I make proud. It's determined by my physical and mental well-being. And if it's not intact, bro, it's just, I can't really expect to get to the next level. And when people fail to realize this, you have to let things just come naturally. No dollar amount that's genuinely like going to you if you don't really just let things happen. See, when you try to, hustle your way to the top, when you try to rush for every dollar and try to get rich quick, it's not going to always work out for you. Yeah, it may work out for those few months or those few years, but you're going to look back at it like, dang, man, I really lived for the wrong reasons. You can have the nice trips, the nice, things in life, the high rise apartments and all of these things, but deep down, there's something missing. And you're trying to fill in that void with dollars, with partying, with drugs and alcohol, but you're not happy. And you really have to look at success from God's point of view. Success was, really and honestly, just based off what you could do for other people. My success isn't based off of how many people watch this video, but as long as one person who watches this video can go back and say, you know what, like, this really helped me, that's going to do a lot for me. Not a number or a dollar amount or monetization. It's just based off the genuine, desire to help somebody. Because I don't want the same to happen to me. Like, I would want somebody else to come and help me and give me the advice that I wish I had. And that way I could avoid certain obstacles. And, just looking back at it, man, it's like we really losing sight of what's important. We're losing sight of the bigger picture. We're losing sight of like what actually matters because everything that we see is going to go.